is the 200-kilo stone from Matt Ragg. Bilton, listen for the whistle. We are on the way, and the ball on the first stone, no problems. Keeping that rhythm. There is the second for Bilton. And we watch the clock as he hits the third little error there. Trying to draw it up, and there it is for Gavin. Calm and collected for the finish here. 180 kilos, the next stone. Drawing. $180-kilo stone for Gavin, the bull, Bilton, here. We are on the way, and Francis rips that first one. Eddie Williams trying to hang on his heels. And there is the second and the third for Francis. Kane with stone number 4. And this is solid from the man from Dorset. Hurricane. Kane. Francis. There it is. Kane and Francis. Eddie Williams battling that fifth stone. One more stone left, the 200 for Eddie Williams of Australia. Falls time there. Excellent performance from both men. On the way we go, and it is O'Dwyer and Flynn, the first one on for both men. Strong finish required, and Flynn edges in front. Little tacky issue there for O'Dwyer. Flynn is on to number 3 and finding a rhythm as O'Dwyer makes the required adjustment. Calm and collected, O'Dwyer. 180 is there for Flynn, and one more. Andrew Flynn. His debut here at the Royal Albert Hall. Would love to nail this fifth stone. You can hear the crowd go crazy for Andrew. Woo! Gets that fifth stone. Tremendous performance. I don't think anybody in the history of Strongman has started with that kind of display and finished with a bigger roar. Place went crazy. How does it feel on your debut to hit the 200 stone there, Andrew?
I'm not sure what's more special. Kissing Paavo, Dwyer, lifting that 200-kilo stone.
They're up there, both of those things. Big things. Big, big things.
Yeah, today's been unbelievable. 8 weeks ago, I was doing a qualifier to come to England. For England, I've qualified to come to here. I've qualified for Brits. None of it would be possible without the guys here. And of course, my wife, Ruby.
Ruby. Come up here, come on. Come on, Ruby. Get yourself up here. Now, I got a couple of things to ask Ruby. First of all, any twinge of jealousy when he got a quick snog off Paavo Dwyer?
I think I'm used to it now.
But I noticed he tried to make it up to you after he got up. He ran over and gave you a quick kiss as well. But joking aside, you must be very proud.
Yes, very, very proud.
And Alexi, Novakov, Matt Ragg. We are on the way, and Ragg faster over the ground than you might expect from a man of that size, and he's met right there by Alexi Novakov as both men attack that third stone. Ragg edges in front on the fourth. And the giant from New Zealand hits it solidly. Here is the 200-kilo stone from Ragg. And there it is. Ragg of New Zealand started strong, finished strong, as does Alexi Novakov. Ladies and gentlemen, exceptional performance. Both men with a big finish. Tristan nearest myself. Paavo, Caka on the far side. Both men really solid on that first one and the second. Nothing to choose between them. Holt powering through the third. Caka, few little issues and ground to make up there as Tristan hits the 180 kilo and moves on to the 200 kilogram stone to finish here. Caka right there on his heels. Tristan battles it on there. Tristan! Oh! Canada with the win. Tristan Holt with the win. And Caka edging it up and trying to nail the 200. Cruelly, it falls back. And a wry smile breaks on the face of the Ukrainian. Horrific, bad look there, right on the lip. Stoltman and Hooper to finish on the stones. Stoltman takes that third stone and ragdolls it. And here comes the fourth for Stoltman. 200 kilo stone, Tom, the albatross. Stoltman showing who is the king of the stones.
With a one move on a 200 deal, that's epic.
I was talking to some of the guys just over here a moment ago, and they said what's been great is to see your growth from a young man into the champion that you are now in the sport of strongman. And guys like yourself, Eddie Hall, have carried the sport on their backs here in the giant shows and created something special. When you stand in this arena, listen to this crowd, it must be quite special, Tom.
Yeah, it's special, but you know, Mitchell Hooper's also carried the sport the last 2 years and an incredible athlete, and you know, he was 100% today, and I battled. I didn't expect to do this good. I've had some great opportunities, but you know, I'm working with some really good people now, and it's all about the mind. And you know, my body wasn't 100%, but I mentally turned on. I showed it on the wrecking ball as well, and that's usually a weakness for me. But yeah, big well done to Mitchell Hooper. Like I said, it's always going to be battling between us, so it's going to be fun.
Now, the Stones is your event. You showed us tonight earlier on the Atlas, on the Axel even, which isn't one of your favorite events, that when you're switched on, when you're in tune, you can do very special things. Tonight on the Atlas Stones, the heavy set, you finished such a punishing event with ease.
Yeah, I didn't have to push very much, but I wanted all 5-1 motion. That's what I did. 20 seconds, it's quite a slow stone run for me, but I won it when it's the main thing. So.
London, Royal Albert Hall, I have the honour and the privilege to be standing here with a truly remarkable athlete who's shown all of you guys here exactly why he is so special. Mitchell, imperious performance tonight, some really incredible efforts.
Yeah, first of all, sorry for that last event, guys. I'd love to put on a show, but I couldn't risk tearing a bicep with the number of bicep-heavy events. So apologies for having to leave that there, but winning in this venue this is going to be a night that I'll never forget. And huge, thank you. Big hats off to Tom. I think we both know we're going to go back and forth for a long time. I know how hard it is to win World's Strongest Man, how distracting that is afterwards, and to come here, come second. And I mean, he really didn't put too many feet wrong. The quote-unquote weak events for Tom have disappeared. The quote-unquote weak events for me have disappeared. And so it's going to be a lot of fun battles moving forward.
I couldn't agree more. Your strength is really not having a weakness. And one of the things I wanted to touch on, just what you said a moment ago, mate, iron sharpens iron. You need that sort of arch rival to push you to newer levels, to higher ground. We can see these improvements. How far can you take it?
I don't know. To date, the hardest thing has been convincing myself of what I'm capable of doing. And so all I have to do is focus on myself, continue to try to get better, take a peek over once in a while at what's Tom doing, what's Thor doing, and see what's possible. But I think once you see what's possible, whether it's from yourself or from someone else, people who are competitive then go, if he can do it, so can I. So there's things that Tom is much better at than me, say Atlas Stones I got to work on, and vice versa. So I think we'll keep raising the game to a whole new level for a little while. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your winner and the new Strongman Classic champion, representing Canada, Mitchell the Moose Hooper.